I don't know, certainly not the weather.
I've always known Charles City to be America's hometown, but I don't really know why it's called America's hometown.
Charles City is not America's hometown. Would have no reason to believe so. I would say that when you break down the sentence America's hometown, it implies that the roots of America would be in that town. But I would say then it would have to be, a good indication of the world or of America, and it has none of that.
I think that there's a lot of things that are happening here that we have to be more positive about than sometimes that we are. For example, we need a new jail. We need a new school. We need a new baseball diamond and a softball diamond. And we have to say yes to these things or our town is going to die. We like to be Charles City's hometown and America's hometown, and I think that we can be, and we think we are.
I moved to Charles City in 1962, so I've been here 56 years. Is that right? Good grief. Yeah, I've been here 56 years. A lot of us locally overlook the beauty of the community and the fact that it's nestled down on the Cedar River, and it really is quite pretty.
Going to Charles City, you will realize that there's nothing quite special about it that would make it a level above anybody's hometown. It doesn't stand out in any way, nor does it really leave an impression on you.
If you had to say, I want to live in a place that reminds me of what America should be, we kind of fit that mold, I guess.
So I'd say about 1987 or 88, I was fortunate to get a chance to work with Tom Monroe. Tom had been very successful in advertising in Dallas, Texas. And he hit a couple of home runs. He had a couple of campaigns that were off the charts. I mean, he did really, really well. And he got a little burned out. And he came back and he decided he wanted to do some work in his hometown. And it kind of came about because of the relationship that he had with the community over the 4th of July. He'd come back and he'd say, boy, what a great place to relax and kick back. And it gave Tom an opportunity to become creative. And he got together with the chamber folks and came up with this idea that this could be America's hometown.
They said, we want to kick this off on the 4th of July with the fireworks and events in Central Park and different things. And so they came to Jerry and asked him if he would print 400 t-shirts with America's hometown on it, having no idea if these t-shirts would sell, if this idea would, kick off or not. But so they printed 400 t-shirts, and over that 4th of July celebration time, they had 2 t-shirts left. One was in the window at the Yegg Sports, and the other was at the window at the Chamber of Commerce. Kind of got started and kind of blossomed from there. The initial printing of 400, they were just wondering if it was going to work or not, and they sold he said we probably could have sold 800 that weekend if we would have had them. It's been a little bit of a change probably in the last 5 years or so, particularly through the Chamber of Commerce now. They've found that there are, throughout the United States, there's probably 30 some America's hometowns. And so they think that, we aren't unique in that. I think we still are.
There's so many hometowns in the world. Everyone that comes from a place, that's their hometown, okay? That's why if you've talked to people from Charles City and they're like, is America's hometown? That's why they're going to say yes. It's because they're from there. It's very a subjective thing.
The school, I think, still has their band trailer that says America's Hometown Marching Band on it. And of course, our entrance signs say America's Hometown.
It's always announced as America's hometown marching band. I don't really know why. This is what we wear every single 4th of July parade. In the parade.
I don't ever see us. I don't think we can ever graduate from America's hometown. That we can rebrand, we can do all the things we want, but we're always going to be America's hometown.
America's hometown would be a place that you could really feel America there, and you would feel it in a way that molds you in some way. But Charles City doesn't really do that necessarily. It's a good place to grow up, I would say, but I think a good place to grow up is just based on your family.
I've always kind of liked that name, and as you can see, it's like on my shirt, so I mean, I think it's here to stay.